Untreated heartburn or acid reflux can lead to cancer, which is pretty crazy. If you want a way to force your body to permanently stop acid reflux and heartburn in 48 hours, click the link in the description below. For now, let's get to today's question.
The question, when do people get heartburn? With my experience, I would advise you to go and search in Google as Health Zap 99. You will find various types of health tips based on your need. Now let's get into the answer. What we do not know about heartburn. Are you among the 5 million Canadians who suffer from heartburn at least once a week? Did you know that heartburn is more like burning of the esophagus? Heartburn, also known as hyperacidity or gastric reflux, is caused by acid that rises from the stomach to the esophagus, causing irritation. It is a burning sensation felt in the chest, behind the sternum. Heartburn is relatively common. However, chronic and excessive heartburn can cause serious problems, such as gastritis, stomach ulcers and esophageal cancer. Chronic heartburn, known as the medical term gastroesophageal reflux disease, occurs when partially digested food, hydrochloric acid, and enzymes from the stomach flow back to the esophagus. An insufficient rate of gastric acidity. Among the causes of heartburn are excess food, consumption of soft drinks, alcoholic and caffeinated, consumption of spicy foods and sauces, consumption of processed foods lack enzymes necessary for healthy digestion, wearing tight clothing, being overweight, smoking, drinking alcohol, stretching or bending after meals, pregnancy, certain medications, and low levels of stomach acid. I'm sure you're saying, not enough stomach acid? Although it may sound strange, the interesting thing about heartburn is that a lot of people who have symptoms produce too little stomach acid. This is a disease called hyperchlorhydria. It is estimated that a large part of the population suffers. In fact, according to some estimates, in 90% of cases, heartburn is caused by the body that does not produce enough stomach acid. When there is a lack of stomach acid, the stomach is no longer a sterile environment. It becomes a perfect environment to accommodate pathogenic bacteria. Since the stomach is a dark, moist, hot and nutrient-dense place, the bacteria begin to colonize it and spread to the intestinal tract and the colon. The bacteria putrefy the food, which produces volatile gases and fatty acids. These gases create pressure on the stomach that is higher than the pressure exerted by the lower esophageal sphincter, the valve at the bottom of the esophagus. Then, acids from the stomach rise up into the esophagus, like a volcano, causing heartburn. Low gastric acidity keeps the lower esophageal sphincter extended or open longer than usual. This situation allows the acid to go up the stomach to go to the esophagus, triggering heartburn. Solve the problem at source. According to Brenda Watson, an expert in digestive care, several treatment options exist to alleviate the pain and discomfort of heartburn and gastroesophageal reflux disease. However, there is a significant difference between the methods used by conventional medicine and those recommended by natural medicine practitioners. While the former focuses primarily on the treatment of symptoms, the second uses a more holistic approach designed to stop heartburn and gastroesophageal reflux at the source in addition to getting rid of it permanently. Antacids only mask the symptoms. The treatments used by conventional medicine focus mainly on two types of drugs, antacids and proton pump inhibitors, PPIs. Antacids work by neutralizing gastric acid secretion. They are frequently prescribed in cases of occasional heartburn, acid reflux as well as relieving other symptoms of digestive problems. In contrast, proton pump inhibitors are a group of drugs designed to disable the mechanism responsible for producing acid in the stomach. Prescribed in cases of severe dyspepsia, stomach ulcers, gastroesophageal reflux disease and other acute digestive diseases, although antacids and proton pump inhibitors act to provide rapid relief of heartburn and gastroesophageal reflux disease, the only drawback is that the problem is never seriously treated. For example, a person suffering from occasional heartburn will take antacids to conceal his discomfort, but quickly the heartburn will come back. Then, more antacids will have to be taken. On the other hand, the symptoms will come back often, intensifying, which will transform heartburn into pathological gastroesophageal reflux or any other serious illness. The cycle continues and other proton pump inhibitors will be prescribed. When they stop taking effect, eliminate triggers for heartburn. Treating heartburn naturally will relieve the symptoms as well as their underlying causes. To achieve this, changes to the diet and lifestyle habits and taking dietary supplements are required. The time you eat and the amount can cause heartburn. In this case, simply changing your eating habits will help relieve your symptoms. Eat smaller portions and be sure to eat 3 to 4 hours before bedtime. Too much food immediately before going to bed will make stomach contents rise. When cooking, stick to grilled or steamed food as the fat will cause heartburn. Choose cuts of lean meat, add vegetables and salads. By cons, avoid tomatoes because they are acidic. For condiments, use guacamole instead of ketchup for the same reasons. Go for a glass of water instead of soft drinks, alcohol and coffee, all of which are triggers for heartburn. Make some changes to your lifestyle. If you are overweight, lose weight. If you smoke, stop. Smoking stimulates acid production and relaxes the lower esophageal sphincter. Get more exercise. Be careful not to eat immediately before, during or after your physical activity sessions. The last tip, but not the least, relax. National Heartburn Alliance survey data reveals that 50% of people with heartburn identify a hectic lifestyle as the factor that contributes to their heartburn. Stomach, while 52% reported that work-related stress is an aggravating heartburn. Meditate, breathe deeply, do yoga, Tai Chi or any other stress-relieving technique. Relieve acute symptoms of heartburn. Regardless of whether your stomach acid level is too low or too high, use Heartburn. Stop to naturally treat heartburn. Heartburn. Stop works to reduce gastric secretions in the stomach and neutralize the acid already present. It acts to protect and heal the tissues of the stomach and esophagus at the same time. Ingredients include ellagic acid, an antioxidant found naturally in raspberries and pomegranates, to help temporarily inhibit gastric acid secretions. Faba beans, apple pectin, calcium and magnesium help to neutralize stomach acid, while aloe vera heals and protects the lining of the esophagus and stomach. Rebalance the level of stomach acid. If your stomach acid level is too low, it would be beneficial for you to take a supplement like Digest. More HCl made of added hydrochloric acid during meals. Digest. More HCl is a complete digestive enzyme formula that contains beta-caine hydrochloride to increase stomach acid levels while helping to break down food. Fix the problems related to the high rate of gastric acidity. If your stomach acid level is too high, it is recommended to take during Digest. More meals without HCl. This product has curative ingredients. Both products are made from plant formulas since plant enzymes are effective in a wide pH range in the body. They can break down a wider variety of foods, fat, dairy, carbohydrate and protein. Please consult the doctor if, despite the changes you have made to your lifestyle and diet, you experience heartburn on a daily basis.